Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. We're back here in Dragonvale, and today we're going to be checking out the new event, Gardenia's Gathering of Roses. There's some new prizes, some new dragons, some returning dragons, and of course lots of ways to collect roses in this event. So we're going to check out the prizes first, and you get to the prizes by tapping the side counter button on the left here, or you can tap on the Bouquet Boutique and hit the prizes button, that first button. So we have three tiers: Dahlia, Daisy, and Daffodil, and we have lots of new dragons, pedestals, decorations, some paths, and you can just go through here and check them out. And we got a couple of habitats as well. So Aura habitat. The ones I already have in the park are already checked off with the green check mark. And I have enough prizes collected in this tier to unlock the second tier. And there's more pedestals in here. Some Aura dragons have returned that you can purchase with roses. And two new dragons, Ambrosia and Cuttlewing, which are breedable, but only in the co-op island, apparently. So you can breed these dragons, but only in the co-op island with a friend. As I get combos and as I'm able to breed these dragons, I'll probably come back with a few videos on each dragon. I just hope I get lucky enough to breed them. And the third tier is a Daffodil, and it's currently locked. I only have 13 prizes. I need 14 to unlock this tier, but you can see there's some more pedestals, prizes, another habitat here, the Omnitat, and two new dragons, and the surprise dragon is back, which is one of the Aura dragons. So we got the Rose Gold and the Stoneheart dragon. They're both breedable as well in the co-op island. So let's get out of there, and we're going to go and take a look at the new dragons that are back, or I'm sorry, the returning dragons. And you go into social and into the news tab, and there's, I think, 5. The Love, the Thorn, the Rose, the Moonstruck, and the Panlong dragon are back. So to breed those dragons, the Panlong, you can use a Blazing and a Mud, a Lava and a Rain, an Obsidian and a Rain, or a Fog and an Obsidian. It's got a 36-hour breed time and a 28-hour, 48-minute upgraded breed time. And Moonstruck, you can breed with a Love and a Rose. It's 11-hour, 54-minute breed time. And if you have an upgraded cave or an island, it's 9 hours, 31 minutes, 12 seconds. Rose Dragon is back, and you can breed the Rose Dragon with a flower and an air, or a Blazing, or a Willow, or a Pollen with a flower. It's 14-hour breed time, 11 hours, 12 minutes upgraded. The Thorn you can get with a Malachite and a plant, or a Metal and a Pollen. It's 7 hours breed time and 5 hours, 36 minutes upgraded. And then the Love is breedable with a flower and a lightning, or a flower and a firefly, or a flower and a cactus. A 5-hour breed time and a 4-hour upgraded breed time. So if you don't have those dragons, you can get them in your park during the event. Good luck getting those dragons. I think I'd start with the Panlong dragon. It's a cool dragon. I don't have the Moonstruck in my other park, so I am trying for that one right now. So let's get into collecting roses. I'm just going to go through some of the things I do to collect roses. I try to max out each day, and the max that you can collect each day is 1,000 roses, and that doubles on double weekends. Right now it's a double rose weekend, so it'll be 2,000 roses a day, which is cool because for the 3 days you'll get 6,000 roses if you max out each day. And the counter on the side you can see is your total at the top in the box, and then down below in a smaller number, the 1150, that's how many roses you've collected for the day. So I'm at 1150. I got another 850 to go to max out. And what I usually do at the very beginning is I start right here in the rose ring, and I get that going first. So once this is going, I pick the dragon, I pick my dragon, and then the friend's dragon on the right side. I use the elements that are at the top. I can't open it right now because I've got a dragon in the rose ring, but I use the elements at the top and each side to pick the dragons, and I usually go with the dragon that is the highest level. And it's been working out pretty good so far. So that's what I've been doing for the rose ring. In the games, there's 2 games that have come back, the Make a Match and the Dragon Drop. I usually stay away from the Dragon Drop because it's a little more unpredictable. The Make a Match, I usually use that game if I need to. And you got 10 tries. You can also do the other trick where you turn over a card, and then you turn over a card here, and then you quit the game. You go visit a friend's park, come back, open the game again, turn over the next card, because when you come back, all the cards will be turned back over again. And you turn over the next card and just make a note of all the cards, and then turn them all over once you know all the cards. It does take a long time, but you end up finishing the game without taking up any tries. And it's a good way to get lots of roses if you're having trouble maxing out for the day. And then the other part of this island is the Presentium Compendium, and I usually leave this until I've maxed out. I don't collect the prize until I've maxed out for the day, because this is added to your total. So if I'm at 800 and the prize is 50 roses, it'll take me up to 850 for the day. So I try to get this at the end of the day after I've maxed out. Now, some of the other ways you can collect roses, of course, there's the hatching dragons. So keep breeding dragons, keep your islands and your cave going, and as you hatch your dragons, all these are still incubating right now, but when they're done and I hatch them, you'll get roses each time you hatch it, either if you sell it or you make a pedestal or you put it in the park. Also, the quests for Gia and Kairos over here. Keep your quests going, and when they're done, you'll get, I think it's about 20 roses. With a double weekend, I'm getting 40 roses each time I complete a quest. So keep your quests going. Next up would be the food. I haven't really been growing my food because I got so much up here, but keep growing your food. You can even do, instead of doing the, I'm going to go into grow treats. Instead of doing the beanstalk, you can go right down here to dragon snaps and just put in dragon snaps into all your farms, because they only take a short amount of time. They're only 30 seconds, and once they're done, you can finish them off and you'll get a few roses from that. It's not for, you don't get roses from every farm, but you'll get roses from hopefully half of the farms. So next up is collecting DC from habitats, or dragon cash from your habitats. So as you collect your dragon cash, you'll get roses from the habitats. Today I'm getting 4 because it's the double weekend, of course. And you just go around and keep collecting from your habitats. All these light habitats are ready, and you get a bit of dragon cash from collecting from your habitats. All these habitats are ready to collect. Don't wait until they max out. You can collect them as soon as you see the little gold icon at the top. All these are ready to go, so I can collect out from these too. And you get a few more rings from collecting from the habitats. Also, if you tap on your visitors button, it'll tell you about Gardenia, who's in the park, and you can find Gardenia. Once you find her, right here it says, "Find me and I'll grant you roses from my cart." I haven't really found her yet, but so I'm not sure how many roses you'll get, but I imagine it's a good amount, 25 roses, maybe more on the double weekend. So you can find her in the park and get some roses. Also, there's the Coliseum. Do your Coliseum every day. Just gotta find mine. Where is my Coliseum? Here it is. So my Coliseum's ready to go. So I'll finish it and see what I get. I get the usual reward of Dragon Cash and gems and 100 roses for today because of the double weekend. So I guess normally you'll get 50 roses off the Coliseum. And then just restart it right after you've finished it. And we're in the metal event, so I'll just put in my metal dragon and start it up again so you can get some roses daily, every day from the Coliseum. And then there's also collecting gems from the Gem Island and the Gem Habitats. Here's my... Let's see if I get any... Yeah, I got nothing. I only did 3. I got nothing from the farms there. But you can collect gems from the Gem Island and from the Gem Habitats. I got a couple of Gem Habitats here. So you'll get some roses from those areas. And also, if you've got any new islands, I've got a new island over here completely empty, but I've cleared it already. I cleared it before the event started, but if you do have a new island with some items on it to clear, clear them during the event, and you'll get some roses when they're ready to clear. And the last way to collect roses is to visit your friends' parks. Just go into your social tab, visit a friend's park, pick a friend and visit their park. Go into here and visit their park and tap on the party hats and you'll get a few roses from each party hat. So that's the last way to collect roses that I know about. If I've missed any or if you know any other ways to collect roses, please let me know in the comments. Now, one thing I like to keep an eye on is the amount for the day on the left here, that small number, this 1302. Now, my max is 2,000 for the day. So when I'm going to finish the rose ring, the most I can get from the rose ring is 200 on a double weekend. It's 100 on a regular day. So if my total on the left here is, if I have less than 100 to go, then I'm going to leave this alone, the rose ring alone, and collect roses from another area, either from habitats or breeding or quests, and wait till I've maxed out. Because what will happen if I say I'm at 100 or 90 roses left to collect in the day, and I tap this and I get 100 from the rose ring, 90 will go to my total and only 10 will go into my gifts. If I wait till I max out and then I finish my rose ring, the full amount will be put into my gifts, and that'll add up the number of roses I have in my gifts. Now, you can get roses from your friends in the social menu, but I don't collect those unless I absolutely have to. So I got a lot of roses here that are adding up from a whole bunch of friends, awesome friends, and I wait until the end of the event before I collect them. Because what happens at the end of the event, you have 7 days to collect your remaining roses. You get up to 1,000 per day, and then you can decide what you want to spend the roses on. If you are collecting from your gifts during the event, then you won't have those roses to collect at the end of the event. So that's why I just leave that alone until the end of the event. So what I do after I've maxed out, there's a few things that I keep in mind once I've maxed out for the day. I stop collecting everything such as gems, quests, DC from habitats, and I only collect from habitats that will max out before the event resets. So for example, these treasure habitats, I'll leave them alone because they take a while to max out with Dragon Cash. This spooky habitat, they don't take as long. So if you look at the info, they max out at 125,000. So chances are they're going to max out before the game or the event resets the next day. So I can collect from those, and I'll still be able to collect again when the event resets. Same with all these habitats, the earth, the lightning, the fire. They're all around 125 or so. Here's 50,000, it's even lower. The earth is 150, so it's all low amounts that will fill up before the event resets. So I collect from these habitats, I leave all the other habitats alone, such as the treasure habitats, the seasonal, the Olympus habitats here. The air habitats I can collect from. Water's fine. I leave the sun. There's another Olympus habitat. Here's seasonal, and don't touch those. And of course the rainbow and the moon habitats, I leave those alone as well until the game resets. Because they're going to keep on collecting anyways. If I collect them now, they may not max out quick enough. It's up to you. You can collect from them anyways. At some point during the next day, they'll probably get to a point where you can collect from them and get roses anyway. But I just leave them alone until the next day because I know they're going to continue to collect Dragon Cash regardless. And then after I've maxed out, if I did leave the rose ring alone, I should have a rose ring ready to collect. Because it's always good to max out before you get your last rose ring, and then that amount will go in to your gifts. And then finally, I'll collect the prize for the day from the daily reward Presentium Compendium. So once I've maxed out, once I collect this reward, I won't do it right now because I haven't maxed out yet, but any amount that's in here of roses will go to my total. It will be added to this amount that's on the left here. So if I got 100 roses, it would go up to 45.93. And that would be it for the day. And that's everything as far as what I do for collecting roses and maxing out for the day. You know, it's not too difficult. If you do have a smaller park, it's a bit tougher because you don't have as many habitats to collect from. So focus on, if you don't have Kairos or Gia or Kairos here, that's a bit tougher as well because you don't have the quests to work with. So focus on your Colosseum and your breeding and visiting your friends' parks and your food. Hopefully that'll get you enough roses for the day. And you can max out each day because it will make a big difference. You'll be able to buy a lot more prizes at the end of the event or during the event. And chances are, as with most events, they'll probably have a limited time dragon come out during the event. If you aren't able to breed it, then you'll want to have enough roses to buy it. That happened to me with the last event. And I ended up buying it with, it wasn't roses, it was the snowberries or ice berries. So finally, if you do need a bit of a reminder as to what you can collect, just tap on your bouquet boutique up here and hit the help button. And everything is in here. The main parts are earning roses, and you have a list of all the things that you can do in the park. I've covered all of these and maybe a few other things, but these are all the things you can do in the park to earn roses. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see the event runs through February 14th, and it tells you right here, runs through February 14th, so it ends right after the 14th. And just above that, in unused roses, it tells you when Gardenia's gathering of roses has ended, the prize collection will continue to be available through February 20th. So it gives you another 7 days where you can collect up to 1,000 roses from your gifts each day. And it also gives you 7 days to decide what you want to buy in the prizes. So you can continue to exchange roses for prizes and purchase roses from the market on February 21st. Any remaining roses will be turned into dragon treats, which is awesome. The last event I had more ice berries in my gifts that I could collect in the 7 days, and they were all converted into food. And that's why I have so much food up here in the top right. This 141 million food was mostly all from the last event, and all the excess ice berries I had left over, which is pretty amazing. So I still have to go through the park and level up a whole bunch of dragons. A lot of them are leveled up, but I just have to go through and decide which ones I want to level up next. So that's it for this video. I hope this helps you collect lots of roses for the event and have lots of success getting all the prizes in the event. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like or a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos from Dragonvale. We'll see you guys next time.